Hello and welcome. My name is DW and this is my little slice of the internet I like to call Dub's Beauty Diary. Today we have an update for Level Up. I would like to tell you that this project was started by Sophie Alexandra and yeah, so the first to play this game, you pick a palette. You can do it randomly or you can hand choose it. I like to choose like 10, 15 palettes and then randomly select from those, so my decision isn't so large. But okay, so you start at level 1. So with the first palette, you have to hit one pan and use each shade one time. Then you move on to level 2. And with the second level, you use each shade 2 times and hit 2 pans. And 3, 4, 5. There's a couple people going past 5. Alien Wonderland is, Kezia is, I think that's it on YouTube. I'm not sure. And then there are some people who are doing 2 levels at the same time so they don't get bored, but I am just doing too many projects to even be bothered with that. So we're only working on one palette. And the palette I'm currently working on is ColourPop's In a Trance. So I am on level 4. That means I need to use each shade 4 times and hit 4 pans. 1 second. I had forgot to write down how many times I used each shade, so I just had to do that real quick. But okay, so In a Trance, level 4. So I have to use each shade 4 times and hit 4 pans. This is what we're looking like. We're halfway there, guys. We're halfway there. Okay, so this first shade called Clarity. You can see I hit the pan there. It's a little one. I used the shade 10 times as an inner corner, I think, every time. I'm not going to swatch this palette because I'm pretty sure I swatched it in my original video. Anyway, then we have Mind's Eye, and I actually only used this one 3 times, but it's got like, it's probably my favorite shade in this palette. And it's got a pretty good dip, so I still need to use that one more time to consider that goal met for that shade. Might try to hit pan in that, might not. I don't know. Next shade is Daydream Baby, BBY. This one I've used 4 times. No, a little disturbance, but nothing significant there. Then moving on to the second row is Future Self. I've used that one 13 times. You could probably guess I'm trying to hit pan in that one. I like to use that one as an inner corner shade and a lid setting shade on Blue Luxe. So yeah, it's pretty decent dip. Then the next shade is All Aura again, and that has a pan. It is a glitter. I had to use this 10 times actually to get that pan. Pretty crazy if you ask me. Usually glitter, you can just be like, oh, pan, but 10 times, yeah. So the next shade is Crown Chakra. That is this pink shimmer. I used that 4 times, so that goal has been met, but there is a pretty good dip, so I don't know. I don't know if I should try and hit pan in that one or what. Transcend Dance, this blue one here, 6 uses. I was thinking maybe just to hit pan in these 2. But maybe if I use those 2, that Crown Chakra and this purple one, Mind's Eye, maybe whichever ones come first, I'll just count them, but just use them all equally. I don't know. Then we've got the purple matte, and that is called Own Your Power, and I really like that shade, but I've used it 4 times. The mattes are just super hard to pan. I know everyone says it. ColourPop mattes are notoriously hard to pan, but yeah, I don't know. Excuse me. And then the last shade, I really like that shade as well, is called Up Level. It's like a mix between purple and pink, and I really like that, and I've used that 4 times. So we have 2 pans, so we need to hit 2 more pans. Like I said, I'm thinking Future Self, maybe Transcendence, maybe Crown Chakra, maybe Mind's Eye. And I also need to use Mind's Eye one more time. So that is what I have for this palette. I was kind of thinking for my level 5, do you think that I should start it now? I wish I could like ask you guys and like talk real time about this. Level 5 is a hard one. Obviously, you've got to hit 5 pans and use each shade 5 times. Let's just start it now because I have something big I have planned for this. Okay, so this is taking, I've been planning this since last year. I want to use my Super Shock shadows for level 5. Am I crazy? Probably. But Miss Nemu on, well, here on YouTube and on Instagram, they did, what is this project called? Level Up. They did Level Up. Their Super Shocks were rolled in randomly. They counted them as a full palette. I can't remember what level that was, but it was last year. Anyway, I'll have them linked down below. But yeah, that was inspiring. And so ever since I saw that video of them doing that, I've wanted to do that myself. So, and I've wanted to specifically do it for level 5. So I had to wait until I got to level 5, and here we are. And so now let me grab my Super Shocks. I don't even know how many I have currently. So I'm gonna just lay them all out here. I guess we can swatch them, right? Let's do a swatch. Do you guys ever watch Nady? Like, swatching time. Like, oh my gosh, he's so funny. He's just so funny. I'll have him tagged down below too. But we are gonna do a swatch of all these swatch party of all these Super Shocks. I don't really have a game plan on how I want to do this. Like, do I want to just have them all in my makeup bag and like just willy-nilly go for it, or should I pick like a certain few to work on at a time? I don't know, but let's just they're not in any specific order or anything, so let's just go for it. This one is called For Real. It is this one is called For Real. It is an ultra glitter, as are most of these. Pinky Peach. Then we have, this is Princess from the Princess Collection, Beauty and the Beast. These all... guys, this is really funny, but I hit pan in that when I swatched it. I've always wondered that, like, when someone's gonna do an update for Pan Those Eyeshadows, are they gonna hit pan in it when they swatch it? We're not gonna include this one, but should I still use this one? Yeah, I'm gonna still use this one 5 times, but this is not gonna count as a pan. I hope that doesn't happen again. Did I show you that? I can't even remember. I'm so... and that one is a ultra glitter, an ultra glitter. This one is called Cheap Date. This is an ultra glitter. Yeah, these all smell awful. I don't really know what Super Shocks are supposed to smell like, but they smell like dirt and Play-Doh kind of. Yeah, they're probably off, but they're still creamy. I'm gonna see if any of them irritate my eyes. This one is a ultra glitter. This is actually my favorite one, Ladybird. My favorite one right now. I don't know, that might change. It's literally just sparkles. I'm excited for this round. Level 5. Okay, okay. Just gonna grab a paper towel here to put on my pants so that when I go to wipe off my hand for my swatches there, it's on the paper towel, not on my pants. Okay, so now let's do this one. Tankini Ultra Glitter. Some of these are creamier than others. That is weak. Okay. This one is from the Animal Crossing Balloon Pop. This is an ultra glitter. Oh, that one's literal sparkles too. Wow. Okay. How many of these do I have? So 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. I'm done. Okay, Tassel. This is an ultra glitter. I still like Ladybird the best, but that looks pretty similar. This one is called Frog Ultra Glitter. That one's pretty. Okay. How do you guys use your Super Shocks? Do you just like use your finger or do you use a brush? I don't know. This one's Tinkerbell Straight On Till Morning. That's all it says. It doesn't say if it's a glitter or what. Yeah, they all smell. Ooh. Green one. So most of these I've never used. Yeah. Okay, this is Ember. This is an ultra glitter. Ooh. Wow, like a blue silver. That's nice. Then we have this one. This is Rooftop Cocktails. This is an ultra glitter. This is like a fan favorite, I'm pretty sure. I can't even, I need to learn how to swatch. Let's do it right here. There's like, it's like brown with green suspended sparkles. That's gorgeous. Let's do this one. This one is 6 a.m. Ultra Metallic. Okay. Still smells the same though. That's very punchy. And it also kind of reminds me of Punch. This one is an ultra glitter and it is called Fruit Punch. Ooh. Yep. Yep. That's my girl right there. This one is called In Harmony and it is an ultra glitter. This one looks like it kind of cracked, so I'll just press it back in. Okay, that one's not similar to anything yet. Okay. I thought that was going to be similar to one I've already swatched, but it's not. We've got Mint for You Ultra Glitter. Most of these I bought because they were on sale, like, and I just wanted to like try them, whatever. I like sparkles. This one is weak. And I also don't love mint, but this is more like a blue, like a light blue. You know, I decided to do this because the video wasn't very long and now it's so out of control. This one's called Dream Much, and this is an ultra glitter. This is pretty in the bucket, in the pot. Oh, where to go? There she is. That's pretty. I can use those with my In a Trance palette. We have Up Late. This is an ultra glitter. Where are we at? Right here. Oh, just press a little more into that. Okay, that's yeah, barely there. Is it on my nose now? I guess I could use these as highlight, maybe. I don't know, these not so crazy ones. This is a Muppets collab. This is, yay, Kermit the Frog Ultra Metallic. I only picked up this one from this collection strictly because it was green. Mamma mia. I don't even think I have like a green like that in any palette I have. Okay, let's start going over here. This is Hocus Pocus collab, Forever Bewitching Ultra Glitter. I kind of have a feeling that I'll be decluttering a lot of these after I do my 5 uses. This is also a Hocus Pocus one. This one is called To Be Young and Beautiful Again. This one also crumbled, so just press it back in here. Still squishy though. Where are we at? Right here. That's pretty. That's like that a lesser version, or like a yellow orange version of that first one we slapped on, the pink peach one. This one is another one from the same collection. This is called Dost Thou Comprehend? Dost Thou Comprehend? Ooh, orange. That, where's that other? Okay, I'm pretty happy that all of these are pretty different from each other. And this is the last one. Deck Super Shock Ultra Glitter. It's like a gray, gunmetal gray. Okay, Xenon Who. Wow. Okay, so these are my colors for level 5. Is this a good idea or was this a stupid idea? Do you guys, excuse me, do you guys collect Super Shocks, or am I just a sucker? Let me know. I don't like the Jelly much shadows, so I mean, at least I don't go ham for those. But these, and I haven't bought a new one in a long time, so I don't know. Maybe it's not a bad thing to collect, but if I don't use them, my arm is so stained and so glittery. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, but if I don't use them, there's no point in having them, right? So, what is your favorite Super Shock? Mine is Ladybird, but that might change after this project. With that being said, we will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.